Abo no siema munyina chima makwa ba diba UTV adechinshoma so small dry yesaka ne anopai and at this way chocolate drink anu de papa bi Ghana koko e diaye afesu best point service loans ni best assurance special ice mineral water ne drinks awudo ne nyene ombo michido ama media babeso midin ede akua ajewa akode afe ensem no eni otumfo se etunya mekese akasa ede atudwa akire se yehwe aso yehwe ahensem ene asum awodo so no a omudwumedi omu edi no mabuo mani edi egu ahensem so nam so amenei ahensem ntokwa wantwi ayi ni tinti ama omudwumedi omu di no enkoyi kura
ehunu se Ministry of Chieftaincy no aban ma wo mu saa echigina pa no wo sikasemu ne pa no wo se ye no de atwam nyina saa na che se ye be ya aban so be hunu se ehu hia na National House of Chiefs, Regional House of Chiefs nyina ya ma ministry no ahoden ni sika ne giapa no musomati ndi ya amana ye na de wo si ebusa ye ho ne aban se wo si hu na ahenie so won faso magana mayana ye de ye minister se bedana nanmon na behwe ma ahenie nkoso na se ma hu se minister wo tumi so otimi ko wura mu bi no ka bibi fa ahenie ho dia na megisa ye enhwe ni musa bechiache ya na kokwa ban mu mpanyimfo kokro bi na nanane ye kopenu ansa na ya kan bibi dia say ahini ehu wonfaso nti abayi nipa dia ne baby edwa to say ministry na wo say ehu say aban so ani wo so be mamu de fata bia betima maye modwuma yama say na say we are say ahini tokwasi fa so no kren kontompo so ka ho na manaba edi no kre so ne ka na mane so a wo say asundwe ba say adesem so say emem so a ayiri I want to so busu adua na wo say ehu no monokre aka mem ne asantemem ye de ne say oba ne yi no ne abusu apanye dem abusu apanye ntimi na ntwema nso omo ya de create na dem ne adwene ho oba no ne wotumi na mu won ne abusu apanye na adwene ne adwene abisisa kwasi mensa ne de ma no esi wia ansa na pia bonto de mampanyimfo ne ekye adwene se bibia ni no ho a afa na ekye se onam so a okra say yedi sa no kreso a manso bia ni ho ebeba
pisenka amra kwasi broni maye na sabe ye nananom na hwe efie semen kwa ha ene wo ye boni a ohine se bra ene ubisa akwala se ohine se ofre na wo se amenko uko ba ko che police for se ohine ne court court de sabe broni na de na de ba but ne ye kra no ohine brofoma ne ye court a ahemfie ye kan asem enso na se esuro ni hu no ko eno me pese me hwe na me de tumi kakra a ebeboa nananom e de hye mo sabiem.
Court of Appeal ayene senya me yaduma July de to so miensa ewo afiwesim no betena se edna no disem atodwa akire se ayenyem bia Dr. Stephen Kwabena Opuni kane kwanche for the Cocoa Board eni nipa mienu bia ka ne ho no ono na asem ne yento aso ni anase ye hya se ndi ne foforo na ne nada ene se na otemuafo honyuni Ghana na eteso awodie ena bibi nti no wako ahomejemu nam so ma se otemuafo akwasi anochijima ena aba na oba no ose wo yin foforo de ne mra foforo ne ba me de me ba be hya se di asamono ena abalo ya panyi owura Godfrey ye bo adame edi tudwa chem se de bi baby otemuafo ba ko no disi ye no enka to aso fro me ye kwa kwahya se no de ebe ye dempa enti enam so ma odi asamono ekompanifo ni ma high court tena so a eno akire no empanifo atemuafo miensan so ko so asetena eno mu kire mu se de enka otemuafo jima eka no yade bia eto asomne so ankwankwasi aga enam so ama empanifo atena se ye ni se eye July de to so miensan no behwe na omo atena se aka asam no se ye be hya se edi Europe ni asam no foforo anase ye beto aso edi afri baby a otemuafo dada no edi si ye no eno nti ebre ne nkrabia ene empanifo se ebe kire ewo afsa ensem no emu abedweko mo hwenku ntabuo so o my God amase no ede afia no ne mabo ejina edwa hudo mu aba betudwa meche inflation no na mebu sumre mo si emu epejaye ede ko ha mu nchemu aduana mienu ani achiripo ohunu mienu eye 42.02% na mo chemu so de toto afrasa de no wana chesa fi wese de no ekosoro pa.
Month of May 2023, rate of inflation stood at 42.2%, indicating a 1.0 upward increase in the rate of inflation between April 2023 and May 2023. In April 2023, the rate of inflation from January followed a consistent decline up to 41.2%, and this decline was reversed, that is the slowdown inflation was reversed in the month of May 2023 with an upward increase from 41.2% to 42.2%. From a regional perspective, the Western North region recorded the highest rate of inflation of 62.2%, and the Ashanti region recorded the lowest rate of inflation of 31.0%, indicating about twice the difference between the region that recorded the highest rate, Western North region, and the region that recorded the lowest rate, Ashanti region. From a food and non-food perspective, we have for the first time in several months recorded a very high variation between food and non-food inflation, with food inflation standing at 51.8% for the month of May 2023, non-food inflation 34.6% for the month of May 2023. We see an upward increase in food inflation from 48.7% that was recorded in April 2023 to 51.8% for May 2023. Contrary to that, we see a decline in non-food inflation. In April 2023, non-food inflation stood at 35.4%, and this has inched up by 0.8 percentage points in May 2023. From a locally produced item and an imported item, we see a variation of 7.6 percentage points, with the dominance of inflation on imported items standing at 43.8% for the month of May 2023 relative to 36.2% for inflation on locally produced items, 36.2%. On a month-on-month basis, we've seen a doubling of the month-on-month inflation. Month-on-month inflation for April 2023 stood at 2.4%, and in the month of May 2023, month-on-month inflation was 4.8%. From a food inflation and non-food inflation, on a monthly basis, we've seen a variation of 2.7%, as food inflation stood at 6.2% relative to non-food inflation 3.5%. We end today's release with issues for wider engagement for policy consideration. Of the 307 items that we collect prices on, we identified 143 items that recorded rates of inflation higher than 42.2%. That is, across the 307 items that we have in the basket, 143 of them recorded changes in prices that were higher than 42.2%.
Enro ahodo etoto ne kwa ho adodo no aye bibidro na afesu ebi eye enro efri amanone eba no a yese woto a wo desra woto a na woto aya kese mpokua be ya kese mema no woto no mebeboa wo no ene na Pharmacy Council for any Food and Drugs Authority aka wonti apam ho e wo circle akwacheche won na omoto nro no echirem se enye manipadua ne se de beka ye ho a ene omakasa afa ho.
First thing say in Drankasa you have to sell within a room space. In Dra, Ombotono is under the sun. Now, pharmacists no. The chair of school said, when a drug is exposed, and our medicine is exposed to sunlight, and to me changing composition, it ceases to become sad in drone, and a bit dangerous or toxic. That's number one. Number two, what is the knowledge that they have? Over to have and draw, there were side effects. Omoma side drone. Are they able to educate the people that they give the medicines about the side effects? Secondly, it is possible, sir, in no way, FDA and register, we are coming after them like Kakai. Yabeba. Or more so, almost supply Wemu. That's the next stage, because the question is, these people are retailers, but Ebimuso, the mom on wholesale basis. Wholesalers know. And that will be the next operation. We are not going to tell when we are going to do the bath. And then the next operation. And yes, sir, it will never stop. Until more supply, we are coming after you. Simple. Advice I'm giving you simple. Don't buy from these people. Say open door to a drugstore. Pharmacists were and now the person in charge. There are so many questions about that. Who be the question? Obey you one.
And I'm saying, say, do Ben or Ben or point to a drawing. So, what I'm saying, that be managed or train a box and bedding, a bedroom. No, besides, says, and I'm saying, 10 cities. No, so okay, me back, man, on tea. Me as a drone. And I mean, I'll call Mr. Frobin or the phone and bread. No be some when I'm missing wejum no see okay I'm under arrest.
One a draw for no pharmacy pharmacy court and I want by one baba chi. Say be so sad and one bachi and I want say or can say a drone I ton a draw one woman in some bachi and any night be drone be a yabro for draw a baby draw. Into no a yama and bema want to be a more now what the other for me. Now what the other for me to no me drain now. Yapacho munja and uncle next time. Sisana, I say, a juma by a slang I can't credit in one.
Media Foundation for West Africa for actually mu say pese ye boama kabima kabini dodo amamu kwayi na afesu ye kasa ewo montre so nkanka ne radio ni TV so no eho etie enu nti omasi nkunwa ahwe ne ma ne kwa befa so ebetimi aye ne yi a ene ye omukire mu se wei ene to so aduonu enum ewo bibremasi asa enhyiemu no akoso eye centralfo ni pafa ahudie dwumadie enomu ediye
yenimyesi wa Rwanda 1994 yenimyesi wa Kenya 2007-2008 even Montreal Cote d'Ivoire krano yenimya esi 2010-2011 ya ede basabasa yo ebe wi ase no nipa bebre efa muhwere wo munkwa ebra yedi emfie aduasani ye ka bi ma menka bi na ye kɔ yenim ya abato kase enso da yenim next year yi ni ofisa ebe hia se ebeba together yebeki kan ho abom ni ababeto to adwen na yetu ye ho fo na fe oboni beka se one na wose ye hyase ma ye ho efa nsunsu so ase ya anhwe ya kasa entwe ye no ebe bebre ye men the meeting ye baba hia ya na National Peace Council, National House of Chiefs, National Media Commission, the UN system wa say ambassadors ahodo ya omoha omoba eme to adwen na me fi say ejumadi akoyi ya se ye de nia course we etu ye hofo a em se bebo ama ye ka bi ma menka bi no etimi akonanim.
I also encourage my brothers and sisters across the political divide that we also try as much as possible to exercise caution. Think about the children at home who are listening or watching us during prime time and consuming those information and thinking it is okay to also express themselves the way most of us have expressed ourselves using the various platforms in the country.
The Indiana maker say hate speech undermine public trust and confidence in institutions. We take institution to say electoral commission. We show electoral commission chairperson. In someone sometimes someone ingenophobia against the electoral commission. It be in some undermines their own person. As a head of the commission, and certainly this will undermine the role of electoral commission to be an objective institution to supervise elections in the country. Yes, Anna, in California, GDA, our institution say, bet me, I have a objective conduct of our elections. We share judiciary. In some way, I can't fight judiciary. In some way, I can't tear the judiciary, especially judges. Yes, Anna, judgment be on the Nkofokran enya gidi ewo mu say judgment no man making kran is based on law, but Nkofo be feel say bia omo favor one party against the other because of the perceived bias of that particular judge. It's a yes Anna institutional ya set say among share issues around adjudication of cases. Institutions are set up some protected your democracy. Yes, and a man for any GDA.
Ewiase ededesi wonu mu se edusa abre na yemfanka wonu omutwimoja ebdisi anase edeje akrankwa eno ye World Blood Donor Day ne yenso yaka ho amoya hyefano namso ama National Blood Service omo ene aso ye hwapomudenso akokase wona womo ehwetwimoja no omo ya ade bi omo hia pa donors no ntiyese yeti ye ni hwe womo na afensu ye hyenkrofo nkranso meto akoso atwimoja de esie ni age akrankwa vi so bi nim da achi bi DBC.
World Blood Donor Day ye da so nko wiase nyina yi edesi ho no ma wode kasa e de fa mogya twe e ho na hie hu hia se ofoforo wo ho no ma wota twe mogya na wode gi ofoforo enkwa na da so nko yi oh my Ghana yen so ya hye ho fa bia kwanchefo panyina oda National Blood Service ano Dr. Shelley Usufori okasa wase e bo wona brano no wo twe mogya e de gi ofoforo enkwa baso.
It was strict protocols ayede ye adwuma ye carry wu e ma ye hu se wo apomudin moja na wo twi no emfa wo ha obia mbro obi wo hosto na osuro panie ohu ye panie na ne ye machine no ye betumi ayi wadwe nkra free so ye panie no ewo wa etese nyantontom kitwa bi akaw nti your psychological ways e betumi ale obia fears ni ehia ne se wo akomapa na obetu anamo abayasue ebeje ofeso me am making sure so be go through the process seamlessly. We still with time in about 20 minutes now we process no now we to me akoto we do my pass.
I am doing this on behalf of the honorable minister who is caught in an equally very important assignment outside the country, and also on behalf of the chief director of the Ministry of Health, who are very much aware of this program. Yesterday I shared a flyer on the director's platform and received a couple of thumbs up. So we are very much one. The heart of the ministry is one, the heart of the National Blood Service. Demand for blood continues to grow faster than supply. A fact that makes safe blood and plasma more precious than ever and makes the slogan for today's event more appropriate. We have all heard, give blood, give plasma, share life, share often. I think it's a slogan we can all repeat in this room. Can we take it together? Give life, give plasma, share life, share often. Give life, give plasma, share life, share often.
No ziaka nkasiebo esi ewo adechinstroma so eja kwabena de achichinstroma no eba beto aso enti my youth your youth our youth eja kwabena eba medin de akua eji wakode madam wase amamumo enhwedeti a adena.